Are you a child? No, I am not a child. Are you a teenager? No, I am not a teenager. Are you an adult? Yes, I'm an adult. Do you go to elementary school Monday through Friday? No, I don't go to elementary school Monday through Friday. Do you go to work Monday through Friday? Yes, I go to work Monday through Friday. Where do you go Monday through Friday? I go to work Monday through Friday. Do small children go to elementary school? Yes, small children go to elementary school. Do small children go to high school? No, small children don't go to high school. Where do small children go? Small children go to elementary school. Who goes to elementary school? Small children go to elementary school. Do teenagers go to kindergarten? No, teenagers don't go to kindergarten. Do teenagers go to high school? Yes, teenagers go to high school. Where do teenagers go? Teenagers go to high school. Do you go to kindergarten? No, I don't go to kindergarten. Are you a small child? No, I am not a small child. Why don't you go to kindergarten? I don't go to kindergarten because I am not a child. Are you a man or a woman? I am a man. Do you have hair? Yes, I have hair. What color is your hair? My hair is black. Am I a man or a woman? You are a man. Do I have hair? Yes, you have hair. Is my hair blue? No, your hair isn't blue. What color is my hair? Your hair is black. Are you 11 years old? No, I am not 11 years old. Are you 7 years old? No, I am not 7 years old. Are you 100 years old? No, I am not 100 years old. How old are you? I am 24. Am I 21 years old? No, you are not 21 years old. Am I 58 years old? No, you're not 58 years old. How old am I? You are 30 years old. Am I a small child? No, you are not a small child. Am I a teenager? No, you're not a teenager. Am I an adult? Yes, you are an adult. What do I do? You are an English teacher. Do you want to work as an English teacher in the future? No, I don't want to work as an English teacher in the future. Is there one man in this room? No, there isn't one man in this room. Are there two men in this room? No, there aren't two men in this room. Are there three men in this room? Yes, there are three men in this room. How many men are there in this room? There are three men in this room. Is there one woman in this room? No, there isn't one woman in this room. Are there two women in this room? No, there aren't two women in this room. How many women are there in this room? There are three women in this room. Do children usually like to go to school? Yes, children usually like to go to school. Do you want to go to school instead of going to work? No, I don't want to go to school instead of going to work. What do you do? I'm a lawyer. Do you like your job? Yes, I like my job. Do you want to change your job in the future? No, I don't want to change my job in the future. Do you want to work as a high school teacher in the future? No, I don't want to work as a high school teacher in the future. Do small children go to kindergarten or to high school? Small children go to kindergarten. Are you a child? No, I'm not a child. Are you an adult? Yes, I am an adult. Do you go to kindergarten Monday through Friday? No, I don't go to kindergarten Monday through Friday. Why not? Because I'm not a child. Is there subway in your city? Yes, there is subway in my city. Is there subway in Tokyo? Yes, there is subway in Tokyo. Do you live on the subway? No, I don't live on the subway. Do you want to live on the subway? No, I don't want to live on the subway. Do you often take the subway? No, I don't often take the subway. Do people take the subway for free? No, people don't take the subway for free. Do people have to pay for a subway ride? Yes, people have to pay for a subway ride. Do you have to have money to pay for a subway ride? Yes, I have to have money to pay for a subway ride. What do you have to pay for a subway ride? I have to have money to pay for a subway ride. Do you often take a taxi? No, I don't often take a taxi. Do you usually take a taxi to work? No, I don't usually take a taxi to work. Do you work as a taxi driver? No, I don't work as a taxi driver. Do you want to work as a taxi driver in the future? No, I don't want to work as a taxi driver in the future. Do you often go to a movie theater? Yes, I often go to a movie theater. Do you go to a movie theater 3 times a day? No, I don't go to a movie theater 3 times a day. Do you go to a movie theater twice a month? Yes, I go to a movie theater twice a month. How often do you go to a movie theater? I go to a movie theater twice a month. Do you buy movie tickets on the subway? No, I don't buy movie tickets on the subway. Do you buy movie tickets at a grocery store? No, I don't buy movie tickets at a grocery store. Do you buy movie tickets on the internet? Yes, I buy movie tickets on the internet. Where do you buy movie tickets? I buy movie tickets on the internet. Do you get movie tickets for free? No. I don't get movie tickets for free. Do you have to pay for them? Yes, I have to pay for them. Do you have to have money when you want to buy a movie ticket? Yes, I have to have money when I want to buy a movie ticket. What do you have to have when you want to buy a movie ticket? I have to have money when I want to buy a movie ticket. How many days a week do you go to work? I go to work 5 days a week. What time do you usually come to work? I usually come to work at 9 a.m. Do you drink coffee when you come to work? Yes, I drink coffee when I come to work. What time do you come home from work? I come home from work at 8 p.m. Do you eat after you come home from work?
Please stand clear of the doors.
Yes, I eat after I come home from work. What do you like to eat
Next station,
after you come home from work?
College Station.
I like to eat pasta after I come home from work. Are you eating pasta? No, I'm not eating pasta. Do you have to go to a grocery store to buy food? Yes, I have to go to a grocery store to buy food. Where do you have to go to buy food? I have to go to a grocery store to buy food. Do you get food at a grocery store for free? No, I don't get food at a grocery store for free. Do you have to pay for it? Yes, I have to pay for it. Do you get money for your work? Yes, I get money for my work. Do you work for free? No, I don't work for free. Do you want to work for free? No, I don't want to work for free. Do you want to get money for your work? Yes, I want to get money from my work. Do children usually prefer to watch movies instead of going to school? Yes, children usually prefer to watch movies instead of going to school. What do children usually prefer to do instead of going to school? Children usually prefer to watch movies instead of going to school. Do you prefer to watch movies instead of going to work? No, I don't prefer to watch movies instead of going to work. Do you prefer to buy plane tickets on the internet or at the airport? I prefer to buy plane tickets on the internet. Do you get food at a supermarket for free? No, I don't get food at a supermarket for free. Do you have to pay for food you want to buy at a supermarket? Yes, I have to pay for food I want to buy at a supermarket. Do adults have to go to kindergarten Monday through Friday? No, Adults don't have to go to kindergarten Monday through Friday. Do teenagers have to go to kindergarten Monday through Friday? No, teenagers don't have to go to kindergarten Monday through Friday. Do small children have to go to kindergarten Monday through Friday? Yes, small children have to go to kindergarten Monday through Friday. Who has to go to kindergarten Monday through Friday? Small children have to go to kindergarten Monday through Friday. Do adults have to go to high school Monday through Friday? No, adults don't have to go to high school Monday through Friday. Who has to go to high school? Teenagers have to go to high school. And who has to go to work? Adults have to go to work. Do you go to work 4 days a week? No, I don't go to work 4 days a week. How many days a week do you go to work? I go to work 5 days a week. Do children go to school for free in your country? Yes, children go to school for free in my country. Do children have to pay for school? No, children don't have to pay for school. Do you like to get a little money for your work? No, I don't like to get a little money from my work. Do you like to get a lot of money for your work? Yes, I like to get a lot of money for my work. How much money do you like to get for your work? I like to get a lot of money from my work. When you have a lot of work to do, are you busy or are you free? When I have a lot of work to do, I am busy. Do you like to hang out with your friends when you have a lot of work to do? No, I don't like to hang out with my friends when I have a lot of work to do. Do you like to go to a movie theater when you have a lot of work to do? No, I don't like to go to a movie theater when I have a lot of work to do. Are you watching a movie at a movie theater? No, I'm not watching a movie at a movie theater. Are you taking a taxi ride? No, I'm not taking a taxi ride. Are you learning to speak Japanese? No, I'm not learning to speak Japanese. What are you doing? I am learning to speak English. What do you do? I'm a lawyer. Do you rest Monday through Friday? No, I don't rest Monday through Friday. Do you work Monday through Friday? Yes, I work Monday through Friday. What do you do Monday through Friday? I work Monday through Friday. Do you work on weekends? No, I don't work on weekends. Do you have a rest on weekends? Yes, I have a rest on weekends. On which days do you have a rest? I have a rest on weekends. Do you prefer to have a rest on weekends, or do you prefer to work? I prefer to have a rest on weekends. Do you go on vacation when you want to have a rest? Yes, I go on vacation when I want to have a rest. Do you go to work when you want to have a rest? No, I don't go to work when I want to have a rest. What do you do when you want to have a rest? I go on vacation when I want to have a rest. Do you usually have a lot of free time on work days? No, I don't usually have a lot of free time on work days. Do you usually have a lot of work to do on work days? Yes, I usually have a lot of work to do on work days. Do you prefer to go to a movie theater when you have a lot of work to do? No, I don't prefer to go to a movie theater when I have a lot of work to do. Do you prefer to take a rest when you have a lot of work to do? No, I don't prefer to take a rest when I have a lot of work to do. Do you take a rest when you have free time? Yes, I take a rest when I have free time. When do you take a rest? I take a rest when I have free time. Do you pay your bills every month? Yes, I pay my bills every month. Do you pay your bills once a year? No, I don't pay my bills once a year. Do you pay your bills twice a month? No, I don't pay my bills twice a month. How often do you pay your bills? I pay my bills once a month. Is it good not to pay your bills? No, it's not good not to pay my bills. Do you eat in a restaurant 3 times a day? No, I don't eat in a restaurant 3 times a day. Do you eat in a restaurant every day? No, I don't eat in a restaurant every day. How often do you eat in a restaurant? I eat in a restaurant 3 times a month. When you eat in a restaurant, do you always have to pay your bill? Yes. When I eat in a restaurant, I always have to pay my bill. What do you always have to do when you eat in a restaurant? I always have to pay my bill when I eat in a restaurant. Is it good to leave the restaurant without paying your bill? No, it's not good to leave the restaurant without paying my bill. Is it bad to leave the restaurant without paying your bill? Yes, it's bad to leave the restaurant without paying my bill. Do you get a meal in a restaurant for free? No, I don't get a meal in a restaurant for free. Do you want to get a meal in a restaurant for free every day? Yes, I want to get a meal in a restaurant for free every day. Do you usually have 5 meals in one day? No, I don't usually have 5 meals in one day. Do you usually have 7 meals in one day? No, I don't usually have 7 meals in one day. How many meals do you usually have in one day? I usually have 3 meals in one day. Is it healthy to have 8 big meals in one day? No, it's not healthy to have 8 big meals in one day. Does a lawyer bring you food in a restaurant? No, a lawyer doesn't bring me food in a restaurant. Does a flight attendant bring you food in a restaurant? No, a flight attendant doesn't bring me food in a restaurant. Does an English teacher bring you food in a restaurant? No, an English teacher doesn't bring me food in a restaurant. Does a waiter bring you food in a restaurant? Yes, a waiter brings me food in a restaurant. Who brings you food in a restaurant? A waiter brings me food in a restaurant. Do you tip your waiter when you pay the bill? Yes, I tip my waiter when I pay the bill. What do you do when you pay the bill? I tip my waiter when I pay the bill. Do you go to the restaurant to eat and to have a rest? Yes, I go to the restaurant to eat and to have a rest? Do you go to the restaurant to watch movies? No, I don't go to the restaurant to watch movies. Do you go to the restaurant to sleep? No, I don't go to the restaurant to sleep. Why do you go to the restaurant? I go to the restaurant to eat and to have a rest. Do you have to pay for food you eat in a restaurant? Yes, I have to pay for food I eat in a restaurant. Do you bring your food to the restaurant? No, I don't bring my food to the restaurant. Do you need money to eat in a restaurant? Yes, I need money to eat in a restaurant. What do you need to have when you want to eat in a restaurant? I need to have money when I want to eat in a restaurant. Does a waiter like it when you tip him? Yes, a waiter likes it when I tip him. Does a waiter like it when you don't tip him? No, a waiter doesn't like it when I don't tip him. Do you go to work 11 times a week? No, I don't go to work 11 times a week. Do you go to work 7 times a week? No, I don't go to work 7 times a week. How many times a week do you go to work? I go to work 5 times a week. On which days do you go to work? I go to work Monday through Friday. On which days do you have a rest? I have a rest on Saturday and Sunday. Do you leave home at 3 a.m. on work days? No, I don't leave home at 3 a.m. on work days. Do you leave home at 12 p.m. on work days? No, I don't leave home at 12 p.m. on workdays. What time do you usually leave home when you go to work? I usually leave home at 8 a.m. when I go to work. Do you need money? Yes, I need money. Do you go to work because you need money? Yes, I go to work because I need money. Do you go to work because you want to drink coffee for free? No, I don't go to work because I want to drink coffee for free. Why do you go to work? I go to work because I need money. Do you often buy used things? No, I don't often buy used things. Do you like to buy used things? No, I don't like to buy used things. Do they sell used things on the internet? Yes, they sell used things on the internet. Where do they sell used things? They sell used things on the internet. Do you take the subway in your city? Yes, I take the subway in my city. Do you take the subway for free? No, I don't take the subway for free. Do you have to pay for it? Yes, I have to pay for it. Why do you have to pay for a subway ride? Well, I have to pay for a subway ride because it's not free. How much do you have to pay for a subway ride? I have to pay $1 for a subway ride. Enjoy. Enjoy. Expensive. Expensive. Cheap. Cheap. plate. A plate. A bowl. A bowl. A knife. A knife. A steak. A steak. A mouth. A mouth. A finger. A finger. A thumb. A thumb. Put. Put. Hold. Hold. Enjoy. Enjoy. Expensive. Expensive. Cheap. Cheap. A plate. A plate. A bowl. A bowl. A knife. A knife. A steak. A steak. A mouth. A mouth. A finger. A finger. A thumb. A thumb. Put. Put. Hold. Hold. Do you go to work 10 days a week? No, I don't go to work 10 days a week. Do you go to work 2 days a week? No, I don't go to work 2 days a week. How many days a week do you go to work? I go to work 5 days a week. Do you enjoy working 5 days a week? Yes, I enjoy working 5 days a week. Do you like to eat in restaurants? Yes, I like to eat in restaurants. Do you like to eat in expensive restaurants? Yes, I like to eat in expensive restaurants. Are there many expensive restaurants in your city? Yes, there are many expensive restaurants in my city. Are there many cheap restaurants in your city? Yes, there are many cheap restaurants in my city. Do you enjoy eating in cheap restaurants? No, I don't enjoy eating in cheap restaurants. Do you eat soup from a plate or from a bowl? I eat soup from a bowl. Do you eat soup from a plate? No, I don't eat soup from a plate. What do you eat soup from? I eat soup from a bowl. Do you eat pasta from the floor? No, I don't eat pasta from the floor. Do you eat pasta from the table? No, I don't eat pasta from the table. Do you eat pasta from a plate? Yes, I eat pasta from a plate. What do you eat pasta from? I eat pasta from a plate. Do you eat soup with your hands? No, I don't eat soup with my hands. Do you eat soup with a fork? No, I don't eat soup with a fork. Do you eat soup with chopsticks? No, I don't eat soup with chopsticks. What do you eat soup with? I eat soup with a spoon. Do you eat pizza with a spoon? No, I don't eat pizza with a spoon. What do you eat pizza with? I eat pizza with my hands. Are you eating a slice of pizza with your hands? No, I am not eating a slice of pizza with my hands. Are you eating pasta from a plate? No, I am not eating pasta from a plate. Are you eating sushi with chopsticks? No, I am not eating sushi with chopsticks. Do you prefer to eat a plate of pasta or a bowl of soup for lunch? I prefer to eat a plate of pasta for lunch. Do you enjoy eating junk food for dinner? No, I don't enjoy eating junk food for dinner. Do you enjoy eating junk food after you wake up in the morning? No, I don't enjoy eating junk food after I wake up in the morning. Do you enjoy eating hot soup with your hands? No, I don't enjoy eating hot soup with my hands. Do you enjoy eating cold soup with your hands? No, I don't enjoy eating cold soup with my hands. Do you enjoy eating soup with chopsticks? No, I don't enjoy eating soup with chopsticks. Do you like to have a slice of pizza with a glass of orange juice for dinner? Yes, I like to have a slice of pizza with a glass of orange juice for dinner. Do you like to have 4 big hamburgers for dinner? No, I don't like to have 4 big hamburgers for dinner. Is it light dinner? No, it's not light dinner. Is it heavy dinner? Yes, it's heavy dinner. What do you prefer to have for dinner? I prefer to have pizza for dinner. Do you eat 10 times a day? No, I don't eat 10 times a day. Do you eat 3 times a day? Yes, I eat 3 times a day. How many times a day do you eat? I eat 3 times a day. Is it healthy to eat junk food 5 times a day? No, it's not healthy to eat junk food 5 times a day. Is it bad for you to eat junk food 5 times a day? Yes, it's bad for me to eat junk food 5 times a day. Do you have a mouth? Yes, I have a mouth. How many mouths do you have? I have 1 mouth. Do you put food in your mouth when you eat? Yes, I put food in my mouth when I eat. Do you put food on your head when you eat? No, I don't put food on my head when I eat. Where do you put your food when you eat? I put my food in my mouth when I eat. Do you hold a knife in your hand when you eat a steak? Yes, I hold a knife in my hand when I eat a steak. Do you hold a knife in your mouth when you eat a steak? No, I don't hold a knife in my mouth when I eat a steak. How many fingers do you have? I have 8 fingers. How many thumbs do you have? I have 2 thumbs. Do you have to pay your bills every month? Yes, I have to pay my bills every month. Do you enjoy paying your bills every month? No, I don't enjoy paying my bills every month. Do you eat a steak with your fingers? No, I don't eat a steak with my fingers. Do you eat a steak with a fork and a knife? Yes, I eat a steak with a fork and a knife. What do you eat a steak with? I eat a steak with a fork and a knife. Do you usually have a lot of free time on weekends? Yes, I usually have a lot of free time on weekends. Are you usually busy on weekends? No, I'm not usually busy on weekends. Do you like to go to a movie theater when you have a lot of free time? Yes, I like to go to a movie theater when I have a lot of free time. What do you like to do when you have a lot of free time? I like to go to a movie theater when I have a lot of free time. Do you know all languages? No, I don't know all languages. Do you want to know all languages? Yes, I want to know all languages. How many languages do you know? I know 2 languages. How many languages do you want to know? I want to know 3 languages. Which languages do you want to know? I want to know English, Spanish, and French. Do you usually understand me when I speak English? Yes, I usually understand you when you speak English. Do you prefer to have a rest when you have a lot of work to do? No, I don't prefer to have a rest when I have a lot of work to do. Do you leave home at 4 a.m. on Wednesday? No, I don't leave home at 4 a.m. on Wednesday. What time do you usually leave home on Wednesday? I usually leave home at 7 a.m. on Wednesday. What time do you wake up? I wake up at 6 a.m. Do you wake up at 6 a.m. because you have to go to work? Yes, I wake up at 6 a.m. because I have to go to work. Do you wake up at 6 a.m. because you want to drink a lot of beer? No, I don't wake up at 6 a.m. because I want to drink a lot of beer. Do you wake up at 6 a.m. because you want to watch a movie before going to work? No, I don't wake up at 6 a.m. because I want to watch a movie before going to work. Why do you wake up at 6 a.m.? I wake up at 6 a.m. because I have to go to work. Do you enjoy going to work 5 times a week? Yes, I enjoy going to work 5 times a week. Do you enjoy eating cheap food? No, I don't enjoy eating cheap food. Do you wake up after leaving or before leaving your home? I wake up before leaving my home. Do you pay your bill before or after eating a meal in a restaurant? I pay my bill after eating a meal in a restaurant.